everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We got a nice little cool vibe here by lamplight. I'm in a sweatshirt. My voice is very low due to congestion over the past several days. It's great. I'm excited for it. As we get to this exciting match, what I am calling Formula Number 2. You saw Formula Number 1 earlier today. This is Formula Number 2, one of three possible choices that Jake and Mark will pick for their automatic contender match. We have Rule of Two, challenge for the titles earlier this season. Rookie team that's absolutely killing it, went 4-0 to make it to a belt. That's the last time we saw them. They fell to Duel of the Fates. They're up against Young Justice. Young Justice fell to Galacti's Nuts earlier in the year in a contender match for the vacant belts. We haven't really seen them as a team since then until their last match, which they won, which got them here today. I'm excited to see both of them. Young Justice was the promising rookie team last year. That Rule of Two seems to be now. So let's see if these two teams are evenly matched as I think they will be in the promos.
Well, Javi, we're here. We're playing a match again against some people. Ain't that just the way?
Yeah, that's you have said nothing but truths in that sentence.
You know, I feel like it is at this moment that we should throw out the fun fact that we are the only active team on the roster who has ever beat Duel of the Fates. And with that, we have now completed all of our duties in this promo besides saying something not very nice about the other team. So, Rule of Two, boo. I don't know.
I do want to correct you there because I want to put respect on Wookiee's name. They also did beat Duel of the Fates, to be fair. But
look, you know what? I don't remember teams who are in our own faction, okay? That's not what I do. If there's one thing trivia players are bad at, it is remembering things.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to try our best. They're going to try their best. And whichever best is going to best the other team. Bye-bye.
Yes. Good luck. Light the fuse.
So fun fact, I just saw in the private, there's a message in the private chat that's from 25 minutes in the future, just a random thing. Anyway, obviously Kaiser's lagging because he's at work. He's trying to earn that bread. But obviously last time didn't go the way we thought it would. We've had a nice little break to recharge. But then you're just thrown right back in it against Young Justice, who, as previously mentioned, have done what you could not. But I think if this is the year of D's nuts and they've already vanquished them, I think you guys stand just as good of a chance. What do you guys think?
Holtzman with some real Conor Roy energy there, just speaking in truths without giving too many opinions. That's what we like to see. And as we know, Khan's the black sheep of the family, so we're hoping that Young Justice is the black sheep of this match. So let's get it popping.
Khan heads assemble.
A lot of mistakes were said. Then they were corrected. Then more mistakes were said. Then they were corrected. My job's been done for me. Thank you, teams. I'd greatly appreciate it. And with that, we'll get into round number 1. Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to individually write their answer down on their whiteboard. Each correct answer will be worth 1 point apiece. And should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Yes.
All right, your first question is going to come in the category of fandom quotes.
God.
Which Star Trek character said the quote, "He means that he feels safer about your guesses than most other people's facts"? Still got fireworks going on. At least I hope they'll be fireworks. I do live in a new area. I'm not sure if I should expect those to be fireworks or something else.
Only a couple months late.
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, that's a good point. 1. Pens down. Start with Robert.
Said Bones.
We'll go to Holtzman.
I wrote Spock.
We'll go to Kaiser.
Bones.
And Javi.
I also said Bones.
Bones is correct. Rule 2 takes the early lead 2-1. As we get to the second question, which comes in the category of the MCU. How many Phase 4 MCU films does Benedict Wong appear in? I have a joke, but I don't want to say it. It might give away some stuff that I know everyone here probably knows, but just in case. Please don't. Gotta be fair. Even playing field, even keel, as they call it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Holtzman.
I said 3.
We'll go to Kaiser.
3. I don't know pieces.
we'll go to Javi.
I also said 3, but I feel like I'm forgetting one.
And Robert.
Had 2 and then changed it to 3.
3 is correct. The joke was going to be, I wonder who he plays. But 3 is correct. Shang-Chi, No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness were the 3. So with that, Rule 2 keeps their 1-point lead. It's 4-3. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of Planet of the Apes. Which Planet of the Apes film features a human boxing match? Oh, I just sound the worst. They used the bottom of this water bottle to squish a bug a little bit ago.
Did it turn out okay? Is it all right?
For one of us,
Okay.
it turned out okay. 5,
How about for the bottle?
The B movie.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Conquest of the Planet of the Apes?
Go to Javi.
Escape from the Planet of the Apes.
Go to Robert.
Escape from the Planet of the Apes.
And Holtzman.
Escape from the Planet of the Apes.
Escape from the Planet of the Apes is correct. With that, Young Justice ties it up 5-all. As we get to the fourth question, it comes to the category of the Wizarding World. Whose class does McGonagall pull Oliver Wood out of to introduce him to Harry in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone? Ooh. I'm in a big armchair. Usually I don't sit in this, but I had to work from here today, and so I wanted a more comfortable chair. And now I need to look like the most interesting man in the world. 5, 4. I drink Dos Equis. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Javi
Yeah, I don't think I crushed the spelling, but I said Professor Quirrell.
and Robert. I should
Quarrels.
showing you guys that you're correct. I'm ruining all the suspense because you can see me writing the tallies. Holtzman.
When I was a kid, I thought Wood was the name of the lizard. Quirrell.
And Kaiser.
Professor Quirinus Quirrell.
Quirrell is correct. Clean sweep, 7-all. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of James Bond.
Fuck.
How does Rosa Klebb die in From Russia with Love? Aw. That's sweet. Oh, another joke. If only you all could see into my mind. It's going to be about Russia. Like, really? Love? Is that the word right now? But then I decide not to say it. And then I say it while explaining what I was going to say. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Robert.
Going with ubiquitous shot.
And Ultimate.
The old ones were kind of normal. Shot.
Kaiser.
I'm very certain it was shot.
And Javi.
Yeah, I should have just said shot. I said falls from great height.
Shot is the correct answer. Rule 2 will regain their lead. It is 9-8 as we move to the next question, which comes in the category of American Spies. In Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, who is the only other member of the team present to watch Ethan board a moving plane? That actor there, he's a crazy one. They say that's some crazy shit. I like watching it. I'll tell you that. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Holtzman, I think.
It's one of two. I put Luther.
We'll go to Kaiser.
It's one of two. I put Luther.
Go to Javi.
Benji.
And Robert.
Pretty sure Luther's in another country. Benji.
Benji is correct.
Which one had the plane from far away and which one was actually there?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. So, yeah. 10-9. As we move to the next question, comes in the category of Star Wars. Anakin officially becomes Darth Vader on what planet in Revenge of the Sith? I believe 2 players have currently not missed a question. And that's my way of rephrasing it, because I didn't say the names of the players. I didn't say the
I think
words.
it's just one player.
I think it's technically only one player.
Yeah, it's just.
And I was wrong, so I can't jinx anything. 5, 4, 3,
Whoever that person is feels jinxed.
1. Pens down. Let's start with Kaiser.
Coruscant.
We'll go to Javi.
Yeah, again, spelling Coruscant.
We'll go to Robert.
He ceased being Anakin Skywalker and became Darth Vader on Coruscant.
And Holtzman.
2 have written croissant.
Coruscant. Yes, that's good. Correct all around. Clean sweep. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Okay.
Who composed the score for The Losers?
Gosh darn it.
Oh, fuck. I should know.
I like this movie. This is good. Big fan. Let's see when I'm like giving people points. Gotta keep up the suspense. And yeah, according to my recording, we've been doing this for 40 minutes now, which I know is incorrect. 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2. All right, that is Rule of Two's first repeat. The question again in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for The Losers? Good. It's funny because they win by the end.
Spoilers.
So their names kind of not good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Javi.
Well, I mean, some of the losers definitively lose, like Roke. I said Tyler Bates. I don't know.
We'll go to Robert.
So James Newton Howard.
We'll go to Holtzman
I think it's John Ottman.
and Kaiser.
Jet Puzzle.
John Ottman is
Yeah.
the correct answer. Holtzman will hit that, tying the game 12-all, and the 2 people who I thought had still not missed a question both missed it there. So no more perfect rounds for today's match. But we'll move to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of the World of DC. Which Worlds of DC film features characters digging up a grave site? Uh-oh. Oh, this does not look good. Kaiser, I don't want to interrupt you. Oh, perfect. You're there.
He's
He's
sort of.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kaiser, can you hear us?
I did not hear shit.
Sorry, but we'll go to Javi.
Justice League.
We'll go to Robert
Justice League.
and Holtzman.
Justice League.
Justice League is correct. With that, Young Justice will take the 1-point lead. It's 14-13. Kaiser, you want to leave and come back? Oh,
Yeah.
All right, we are back. Kaiser's back. Young Justice has the lead, 14-13, as we move to the final question, which comes in the category of Disney animation.
Fine.
In Oliver and Company, how does Fagin try to raise the money he owes to Sykes? Losers. Great soundtrack.
I don't feel as bad about missing that after this question, so it's cool.
Good answers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Holton.
This movie's very boring. I wrote, he has a dog show.
We'll go to Kaiser.
Kidnap ransom.
We'll go to Javi. Yeah.
Yeah, Kaiser might be right. I said robbing the Foxworth child.
And we'll go to Robert.
Car wash.
Kaiser. I'll accept Kaiser's. He holds Oliver for ransom. It's next.
Makes sense.
Tends to kidnap Oliver. So Kaiser will get that point. Tying the game, 14 all. And that'll bring us to the end of round number 1. Like I said, 14 to 14. But anything can happen. So we get into round number 2. Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they get to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are sci-fi icons, Worlds of DC, Law & Order, Marvel, Disney Animation, Pixar, DreamWorks, and American Spies. With that being said, we are tied, but rule of 2, you are the higher ranked team. So we'll bring in Jake. Would you like to spin first or defer? Whenever Jake gets in here.
Uh-oh.
Unless... Oh, dude, this happens every time I share the wheel. My, thing stops doing that. I gotta leave and come back. I'll be right back. Hey, we're back. Look, there's Jake, just as I had intended. Rule of 2 is like to spin first or defer.
I already said in the chat, but yeah, go second.
We should even with the only thing we're gonna bring up is just in case Kaiser's internet holding out.
Is my internet fine now?
You're
It's fine now. Yeah, I would say go second. I still would say go second.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
I think
All right.
second's fine. Yeah.
Defer.
Cam, you want to go?
The Young Justice, this will be your first spin.
We will spin first, please.
You're welcome. Lands on American Spies. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I don't hate it. Dead Reckoning ruled, but we can't get questions about it yet. I'd say we might as well spin again. And
All right, yeah. Go nuts.
All right, this is your second spin. Well, there you go.
Free will is an illusion.
Pretty low. I agree. All right. Young Justice, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of American Spies. Are you prepared?
Sure.
Right. Great. Your first question. Which American Spies film features a character leaving a safe house he was staying in moments before it is blown up by a drone attack?
Oh, The Bourne Legacy.
Yeah, I was about to say that's in Alaska, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's The Bourne Legacy. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. What board game does Jack Ryan play with his wife and daughter at the beginning of Patriot Games?
Monopoly.
I trust you. Go for it.
I feel pretty good. Monopoly, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Who plays the head of Treadstone, Alexander Conklin, in The Bourne Identity?
Chris Cooper. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. What type of transportation is the Red October in The Hunt for Red October?
Submarine.
Yeah, submarine. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. John McCloy holds what position at the company Biosite in Mission Impossible 2?
See, I don't know if they're going to screw us over with like CEO, CFO. He's in charge of it. He's basically in charge of it.
I think we can say CEO.
Or president. That's the problem. Do you want to go just to minimize the scale?
On the phrasing of this? You want to go multiple choice?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, CFO, B, chairman of the board, C, CEO, or D, head analyst?
Okay. Well, they're both there.
Okay.
At this
Could it be
point-
chairman of the board?
What?
Could it be chairman? I think we go with our original guess and just go CEO. I
Yeah. CEO, final answer.
And that is correct for 1 point in the sweep of American Spies. Young Justice gets their score up to 23. Rule of 2 at 14. Not quite
I mean,
there.
this never worked free will again.
But we'll bring back in the wheel. And Mr. Meltzer. Maybe. Yes, it worked that time. Fantastic. All right, rule of 2. This will be your first pick.
What color is the water in which the Red October is sailing?
Hilarious. You get a bonus.
Oh, good.
Damn it, Jake.
Javi, I'm thinking Disney animation.
Whatever you feel like, buddy.
I think because it's going to be one of the animated is probably what we would want to. We're not going to corgi for their strengths. I think just general Disney is the most broad. There's the most to cover there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney animation.
All righty.
Please.
I like the plan. Rule of 2. I'll be giving you questions in the category of Disney animation. Are you prepared?
Sure.
All right, Kaiser, you're good connection-wise?
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good. I just want to make sure. All right, your first question. A cowboy is taken from Texas in which Disney animated film?
Sorry, you broken up. I can't.
Yeah, can we get a technical? Blues
Yeah,
about it?
technical repeat. A cowboy is taken from Texas in which Disney animated film?
From Texas. Cowboy?
I have like a couple ideas, but I'm not sure exactly given the wording.
Wait, is it Johnny Appleseed? No, it's not, right?
I'm not sure about that.
Multiple?
Yeah, I think we should multiple
choice.
All right, well, choice options are: is it A, the Three Caballeros, B, the Black Cauldron, C, Saludos Amigos, or D, Fantasia?
Three Caballeros. Right?
Johnny Appleseed was Three Caballeros. Yeah, so
I think
that's
it's Three
good.
Caballeros. I don't think it's Saludos Amigos.
It's not Saludos since it's not.
Yeah.
So three Caballeros, yeah.
Yep, Three Caballeros. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Young Justice shares for the 1 point. Your options again are A, the Three Caballeros, B, the Black Cauldron, C, Saludos Amigos, or D, Fantasia.
Saludos
It is
Amigos.
Amigos. It's goofy. Yeah, Saludos Amigos, final answer.
Oh,
That is correct for the 1 point.
that's Mr.
Wait, which story was that?
It was
Mel-
goofy as the vaquero. or
Goofy's a
whatever.
3 point. I don't know the name.
Oh,
Gaucho Goofy or something. All right, move to your second question in the category of Disney animation. Rule of 2. Which actor serves as the narrator for the opening of the film Hercules before being cut off by the Muses?
Huh. That's a good question. I don't remember that either.
it's not Danny DeVito, right? I don't think it was him.
No, I don't remember.
That's the one. Though.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Charlton Heston, B, Peter O'Toole, C, Anthony Hopkins, or D, Marlon Brando?
Brando wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Anthony Hopkins, so Peter O'Toole.
No. Do you feel Peter O'Toole or Heston more?
It doesn't sound like Heston.
Five.
So Peter O'Toole?
Four.
Yeah,
Peter O'Toole.
Peter
final
O'Toole, final answer.
That is incorrect. Young Justice chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Charlton Heston, B, Peter O'Toole, C, Anthony Hopkins, or D, Marlon Brando.
I think it's A.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the last two, so go A.
Yeah, Charlton Heston, final answer.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
This is going great.
All right, rule of 2, your third question. What is the name of Callisto's ship in Strange World?
Oh my god.
God damn it. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I watched it now. Guys, are you there?
5, 4.
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that is rule of 2's second repeat. The question again. What is the name of Callisto's ship in Strange World?
Do you have a clue? Because I think I'm getting on like multiple probably.
It's been a minute since I watched it, so I probably could get it on multiple, but I don't have
Wait,
a
is
guess.
it the multiple, please? I think
Multiple choice.
Multiple.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, the Legacy, B, the Endurance,
Legacy.
C, Pando, or D, Venture?
Yeah.
Is that a legacy or is venture? I believe it's a legacy because that's what I thought.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should just stick with that.
Legacy, final answer.
That is incorrect. Young Justice chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Legacy, B, Endurance, C, Pando, D, Venture.
Venture.
I think it's the endurance.
I was leaning Venture, but if you think it's the
I
Endurance,
know the SS Venture is a flipping a different thing. Is my biggest thing.
go with whatever you want, buddy.
The endurance, final answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for D, Venture.
Venture.
Yeah.
All right, rule 2, we'll move to your penultimate question in Disney animation. What specific kind of bug is Ray in Princess and the Frog?
It's a lightning bug.
Yeah. Or is it like a firefly?
It's the same thing.
Yeah, so we can go lightning bug.
Lightning bug, final answer.
We call them fireflies where I'm from, but yes. Lightning
Yeah.
bugs.
So do I, but
If owls talking anything, those are the same thing.
Fair. All right, and rule 2, your final question. When Bambi first meets Thumper in Bambi, Thumper and his siblings first help Bambi to learn to do what?
Learn how to stand and walk.
that's two different
Something
things. Is it stand or is it walk?
Because I know Bambi keep on crashing to the ground. I want to go with stand.
Okay, go ahead.
Stand, final answer.
I'll accept that as correct for 2 points.
Good job.
All right, so that'll bring us to the end of round number 2. Young Justice with the steals gets their score up to 25. Rule of 2 with 18. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3. Here's how it's going to work. Round number 3 is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom fights. Once the teams hear the category, they can choose who will take the question. The other player will take the second question. Teams can reset on questions 3 and 4, and teams can confer on the 5th and final question. Once they hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 3?
No.
All right, first category you can bet points on is the Wizarding World. Let's get bets, starting with rule of 2. Who'll be taking it for how much?
Me and 2.
All right, and Young Justice.
Me for 1.
All right, your question in the Wizarding World. What is the name of Hermione's cat in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? Like, why would you get a cat when you have a dog? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
5.
understandable.
I know like a couple people here have cats. 2-1. Pens down. We'll start with Young Justice. They bet 1.
Yeah, I should have trusted myself. Sorry. Crookshanks.
And rule of 2.
Crookshanks.
Crookshanks is correct. 1. Let me just do math. 6 points.
Yeah, 6 points.
Okay, cool. So yeah, correct on all accounts. All points gained. Young Justice leads 26-20. 6-point game as we get to the next question that Robert and Holtzman have to take. The question comes from the category of Planet of the Apes. Let's get bets, starting with Holtzman.
0.
And Robert.
2.
Here's the sitch. If Robert misses, we go on. If Robert hits, I'm sorry, man. There's no sitch.
Strike that, reverse it.
Strike that, reverse it, flip it back, rewind. You know what I mean. All right, cool. The question, I've been very sick recently. Your question in Planet of the Apes. Who plays Will's boss, Steve Jacobs, in Rise of the Planet of the Apes? Flip back, reverse it. Robert hits, we go Juan. Robert misses. That's what
I should have bet Javi.
Yeah, it's all right.
sometimes
Bud.
I don't say things correct. And I sound like this. So it's difficult. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Holtzman, who bet 0.
David Oyelowo.
And Robert.
David Oyelowo.
David Oyelowo is correct. Rule of 2 will gain 2 points. Young Justice will stay right where they are. It's 26-22, a 4-point game. As we get to the third question, you can reset who takes it. The category is Middle Earth. Let's get bets, starting with Rule of 2. Who'll be taking it for how much?
Me, 2.
And Young Justice.
Me for 1.
All righty, your question in Middle Earth. Which 2 characters watch as Pippin and Gandalf ride for Minas Tirith at the beginning of Return of the King? I don't know TV shows or movies that are outside of this. Unless we're talking Survivor. Just not the new era. But
Hey, 42 was good.
and no, 2. It wasn't. I would disagree. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Kaiser
Mary and Aragorn.
and Javi.
Said Marion Treebeard.
Mary and Aragorn is the correct answer. So Rule of 2 will gain 2 points. Young Justice will lose 1, which means Young Justice still has the lead by 1 point, as 25-24. As we get to the penultimate category that Robert and Cameron will have to take, that category is DreamWorks. Let's get bets, starting with Holtzman
2.
and Robert.
2.
Am I cutting out? Is Nick cutting out? Who's
Next
doing this
cut.
for?
I think it might be me.
Okay.
I think it might be me because everybody's lagging for me, which usually means that I'm the one lagging.
Yeah.
Let me leave and come back before I read this.
God.
All right, your question, category of DreamWorks, is as follows. Which DreamWorks film features the Acorn Center for Advanced Childhood? If they both, oh wait, no. They both or both miss, we're going to move on. If he misses, well, he hits, we're still going to move on, but it's going to be different than it is right now. And if he hits and he misses, then we're done. You're welcome. Expert commentary. 5.
I'm having a repeat.
All right, that is Young Justice's first repeat. The question again. Which DreamWorks film features the Acorn Center for Advanced Childhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get to see Peter.
I definitely thought you said childbirth at first, and I was like,
Advanced. Don't know how.
some people are really good at it.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna make. I love you, my aunt who has 8 kids. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Holtzman
The Boss Baby Family Business.
and Robert.
Said Boss Baby Family Business.
Boss Baby Family Business is correct. Each team will gain 2 points. Here is the situation. Young Justice is up by 1 point as we are moving into the final category that teams can confer on. The category is Disney Animation.
What the fuck?
Let's get bets, starting with Rule of 2.
It's in the name.
I was gonna say that
Sorry.
is but no. And Young Justice.
Young Toostis will also bet 2 points.
Great. Here's the situation. We're gonna ask Rule of 2 their question. They've Young Justice has elected to take question 2, so we're gonna ask Rule of 2 their question. If they hit, we will move to Young Justice. If they miss, Young Justice will be the winner. Rule of 2. Here's your question. It's question number 1. What is the name of the event where Quasimodo is crowned king for having the ugliest face in The Hunchback of Notre Dame?
The Festival of Fools.
Yeah.
The Festival of Fools, final answer.
That is correct. for
Good
2
job, buddy.
points.
Javi.
Accepted Feast of Fools.
Okay, there.
I have
That-
both. I have Feast of Fools.
Okay, that was what I was gonna. We're good then.
Okay, great. All right, so there's 2 points for Rule of 2.
Uh-oh.
As we get to Young Justice, if Young Justice gets this, they'll be the winners. If they miss, Rule of 2 will be the winners. Young Justice, your question in Disney animation. What is the name of the video game that Ralph first joins and successfully wins a medal in Wreck-It Ralph?
Heroes Duty.
Heroes Duty. Final answer.
And your winners, Young Justice. Heroes Duty was indeed the
Great game.
correct answer. And with that, Young Justice takes it in what was an absolutely fantastic match after being tied out of round number 1. Showed how closely matched these 2 teams were. And then we had Young Justice doing well in a category they were forced into, and then of course Rule of 2 getting opponent's choice, struggling a little bit, but showing that they could bring it all the way back to where they even take the lead on the last question. Shows you that you never count a team like Rule of 2 out. I think it was great. We'll start by talking to our unfortunate second place finishers. Rule of 2, sorry, the congestion is real. Guys, bit of bad luck today. I think it's safe to say you could blame it on a little bit of bad luck. Not only was the wheel not your friend, but the randomizer in round 3 definitely played into their favor. They're not super secret about what they're good at, and the randomizer does what the randomizer does, as Tim likes to say. I think you guys are still a great team. You've obviously challenged for the belt already this year. It's not impossible that you won't do that again. I'm excited to see what the 2 of you can do in a tournament type setting, which is the next time we'll see you. But how are you feeling about the match today? Even with all the things going bad left and right, you still brought it all the way to the final question and forced them to answer it. So I think that's impressive in its own right. But take it away.
Yeah. I mean, if Kaiser's internet doesn't go out, we go to sudden death if that plays out. If we spin first, I knew all those spies questions. I'm sure Kaiser did as well. 2 Disney questions, we were between 2 choices and we picked wrong both times. And then they get their 2 strengths at the end of the category. So, I mean, with all of that, and we still got it to where we got it to, I'm very proud of us. I'm very proud of Kaiser going through all those issues. I'm happy that we didn't falter, kind of similarly to how we did in the title match. So I don't think this is a great reflection of everything, all things being equal. But I'm proud of us for how we did today.
Okay, what I would say is, first off, congrats, Young Justice. And even though yes, technical difficulties, it did happen this match, I still made a choice to play in this setting, and I knew the risk because I was playing on my phone hotspot. So yeah, I knew the risk, and it just sucks that it had to come down to one question. Even though I will never put an asterisk beside this win, it just sucks. But yeah, like round 1, this is my worst round 1 in like a long time. For some reason, like I was just out of it. But and round 2, yeah, it's okay. In case for those who didn't know, I didn't really watch a lot of Disney when I was a kid. So yeah, and it's not one of my best categories, but it's still an improvement of how I did in Disney like a few months back. So I'll take it, I guess.
Jake, thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I don't want to take away from Young Justice. I mean, they did great in American Spies, and that was the difference. And I will take the blame for this one, because not only did I tell you to go second, I then jinxed it by making fun of the ease of the Hunt for Red October question. So for those 2 reasons, I will take the L on this one. And yeah, it's just like, yeah, I'm the one. You guys shouldn't feel bad, like, considering that adversity you guys had to come through. Those were tough Disney questions. But the way you guys came back in round 3, getting 10 points in round 3, that is who you are. And I think come tournament time, you will be a deceptively lower seed. You should be one of the top seeds, but you'll be probably more somewhere like
6.
I don't know, like 5 or 6. and I think you can make a deep run from there.
You'll probably be like the 2 seed.
Oh shit! Still,
Even with that, okay.
Yeah.
Regardless, I think you can make a deep run. I don't know what everybody's
Lowest
record.
maybe like 4, but probably 2. Yeah.
I don't know what people's records are.
That's fair. With that being said, I have one closing thought on your story for today, and I just take you back a year, and there was a team called Duel of the Fates who went 4-0, challenged the hot team of the year, Wookiee Mistake, lost in their first title match, went on to be the favorites later in the year, and lost to a team called Young Justice, and look where they are today. So I think you all have a bright future ahead of you. I look forward to seeing what you can do in the tournament. As we slowly bring in, because my computer sucks, bring in our winners today. Young Justice. Guys, fantastic stuff. At some point, it has to be, you're not the team that's upsetting the other people. You're just a good team that is beating other good teams. I think you played great today. You had matching them in round 1 shows that this was not a fluke. And you didn't get a choice on your, if anything, you got an opponent's choice too, because you didn't want American Spy and you got stuck with it, and then you killed it. I think you guys played great. How are you feeling about the match?
I feel good. Yeah. First thing, hats off to Rule of 2. Like, they pushed us to the limit. They overcame a insane deficit going into round 3 and took it to the final question and made it a 1-point game. And so nothing but respect to them for that. Like, pushed us in round 1. And yeah, like, every person who has ever played this game knows that the wheel giveth and the wheel taketh away. And today, the wheel was nice enough to giveth to us. So thank you to the wheel, to the owners of wheeldecide.com. The check is in the mail. But in all seriousness, I feel really good about how we played. We put up a solid performance this match. We put up a solid performance last match. I watched Alien versus Predator at work today, and my God, was that a decision that meant nothing. So do I regret it? Yes. Do I regret watching Aliens versus Predator alone in my bedroom more? Yes. But no, I feel good about today. I feel good about how me and Javi work together. And speaking of me and Javi working together, now I let Javi talk.
Yeah. I don't talk. Well, I mean, I talk a lot. I don't say anything though. Listen, did we get lucky? Yeah, we got really lucky. I feel bad, especially with the technical issues with Kaiser in that one question. I genuinely do feel bad that was a deciding factor of this match. Yeah, listen, I'm glad that opponent's choice was spun and not by us this time, because I think the last 3 times in a row it was us.
It does keep happening.
Yeah, so I'm glad it, the wheel was like, you know what, one for you guys. Yeah, I feel good. I really do. I didn't think we were gonna win. I say that for almost every match I play. If not every match I play, I don't think I'm gonna win. And I'm really happy to have Cam as a partner. He complements my strengths pretty well. Yeah, I'm just really excited that not having a great season in fandom this year in general. Teams is going well, and I'm happy about that.
Absolutely. Well, with this being said, guys, you've won Formula number 2. You are now an official option for Jake and Mark to pick to play in a contender match. What is your pitch to that? Why should Back to Formula play Young Justice?
What has been released so far?
All we know is that Formula number 1 is Galacti's Nuts, and Formula number 3 will be the winner of Wookiee Mistake and Pinheads tomorrow.
Okay.
So Wookiee Mistake, they've been there. They've played for the title. That's no fun. Galacti's Nuts, they've been there. They've played for the title this year. Pinheads, do we really want to enable Will Cohen and Jeremy Potters to have the opportunity? What you can do by picking Young Justice is ensure that no matter what, people like Back to Formula more of the 2 teams playing in the number 1 contender match.
Yeah.
And in doing so, guarantee that at the very least you are the fan favorites, and that also it's not just a repeat battle for any of the available teams, and that it might actually be, no matter what, a first-time team playing.
True. And also, quick thing, if we get chosen and happen to beat Back to Formula, Mark's playing great, Jake's playing great. I'm not saying we're going to beat them. I'm just saying if we do, Cody, you get the opportunity to redeem a rematch. I don't know. Listen, you might think it's a fluke. Do you want to prove it, Cody? I don't know.
Fluke is the rarest fish in the ocean. So if you go catch it, you just make one.
Sounds like a good pitch to me, guys. Congratulations on the win today. Very impressive stuff. Maybe we'll see you in the contender match. Who knows? But congratulations to all the teams today on a match well played. Thank you to Rule 2. Thank you to Young Justice. Thank you to Jake for managing. Thank you to Tim for editing this one. And thank you to all of you for watching. I have been Nick, your host. Be sure to check out the other matches. As I said, the Formula number 1 played earlier today. Formula number 3 airs tomorrow. And then next week we will know who Jake and Mark picked. So check it out. We'll see you the next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.